So this is a shoulder mobilization and stabilization exercise routine. Any shoulder that's gone through trauma and had the initial injury managed and is ready for some proper strengthening work, this exercise routine will help to centralize the humerus inside the joint and then ask the body to control motion at that joint space. So we're going to start with some stability stuff and just neurologically educating your body to be in a nice stable position at that joint. Okay, this pretty much comes from some of the neural development stuff from babies as they're progressing up to walking. So you're going to start by getting into a sideline position with crooked knees. Alright, get your elbow directly underneath your shoulder. Most people are going to be out there. You want to be down here, and you don't want to be slouching. You want to be nice and straight, do your spine like that, okay? And try and get your shoulder blade to be flat against your back. You can put your other arm around the back to feel when it's in that position. Bring your lower ribs in, don't have them sticking out too far. Okay? And just get used to sitting in that position like that, as opposed to being slouched, which is what most people are going to do. Chin in, spine nice and long. Okay? And just hold that position for about 30 seconds to a minute on each side, just as a bit of a warm-up. Okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to go up. Same thing, but now you're stabilizing in that position. Right? And I want you to hold this position for 15 seconds, and I want you to do it 4 times on each side. Okay? Once you finish that, you're then going to start rolling forward and back, but you're getting your hip and your shoulder to move the same distance together. Okay, 15 of those on each side, 2 sets of that. Then once you finish that, it gets a little more technical. So you're going to have to lie down. Let's move back a little bit so you can see. Lie down like that with your arm bent to 90 degrees. Shoulder underneath you. You don't want to be like this. Okay, shoulder underneath you. And then from that position there, you're rolling up, driving that forearm down, and then slowly rolling back. Okay, 10 of those on each side. And then once you've done that, you're going to go up, roll, okay, and you're going to do 10 of those on each side. Once you're finished with that, the idea with these is that we start integrating your feet and your hips into shoulder motion. And by doing that, we're going to get we should start getting tension through the whole chain in the front. So you're going to get into a half kneeling position, loop a band around your foot, hold on to it that way so that your arm is externally rotated. Put your other hand underneath the band, and this foot flat like that. Okay, you're going to push this back foot, the right foot, down into the floor, the front of your ankle. You're going to push your big toe of your left foot down into the floor, and you're going to press your left hand down into the floor, all at the same time, which you should then feel tension in here. And whilst you do that, you drive external rotation of your right arm and extend. And relax. Okay, you're going to try and hold each of them for 5 seconds, and you're going to go for 10. Alright, you're going to do that on each side, and you're going to try